Hey everyone, Jason back here to do another Diecast review. Tonight I will be reviewing one of the most requested diecasts that I have in my collection. It is the 1/16 scale, 2-foot long Army top fuel dragster of Tony Schumacher. This is probably the coolest diecast I have in my collection. It is the most detailed by far of any diecast I've ever seen. But before I get to the massive diecast, let's go over the box because it's just as equally as big. Alright, starting up here we have the Sarge Tony Schumacher. Down here it says 1/16 scale limited edition adult collectible, one of 1750. We have some camouflage artwork right there. We got an image of the real car right there. Down here it says Don Schumacher Racing, and it has the US Army logo. On to the top of the box has an army of one. Army, GoArmy.com. Once again it says 1/16 scale limited edition adult collectible. We have a side view of the real car. And Don Schumacher Racing continues to be down there. Nothing on the side there. Into the box we have the car again, US Army Racing, NHRA, developed and manufactured by Milestone Development Group. Schumacher US Army Camo DSR-363, Don Schumacher Racing. So yeah, this company is no longer in business, unfortunately. So yeah, if you have a chance to pick one of these up, I would not hesitate at all to get it. Alright, bottom of the box. Very awkward box. Here's the box on the bottom. It says Tony Schumacher US Army Top Fuel Dragster, super detailed 1/16 scale replica, 24 inches long. Some of the details on the box it lists is constructed from over 300 ultra detailed parts, removable body and engine under tray. You got complete wiring and plumbing details, working steering and throttle plates, realistic hollow soft tires, wheels, body and other features matched the actual car. Authentic 2003 Tony Schumacher US Army Camo Top Fuel Dragster graphics. Here is some more stuff, pictures and everything. Here's the licensing, which we don't really need to know about. Alright, so that's the box. Let's get to the main part of the review, and that is, of course, the diecast itself. And here it is, pan out. Like I said, it is definitely the coolest car in my collection, so let's start off on the front wing. It says an army of one. We have nicely detailed rubber tires and suspension and everything that does turn. So it's got really good steering and everything. The car is so detailed it even has valve stems on the tires. See if I can get in close enough. You can see them right up here where my finger is. You can see that black little knobby thing is an actual valve stem on the tire. The rear tires have that as well. See the fuel vent right here on top of the body where the fuel cell is, directly under that. It at speed forces air into the fuel cell, which in turn pushes the fuel up into the car for the engine and everything. While it's doing that, it also pushes out fumes from the fuel at the same time. It's all pressurized, so that's pretty cool. It's a really nice camouflage body on it. We have GoArmy.com right there. Matco tools. We have Army on the top, a star here. It says an army of one. On the side there it says the Sarge Tony Schumacher. Down here we have Lucas Oil, Oakley, US Army, and Gates, Belts, and Hoses. In the driver's compartment, on the inside of the body, you can see it does have a little US Army sponsorship logo. Onto the cage, it says U.S. Army on the top of the cage there, and Army.com over there. Alright, sponsorship on the engine under tray. Zoom in. We have Manley, Crane Cams, Blaze, MSD, JE, XRP, Simpson, Lincoln Waters, Felpro, Sunoco, Jags, Ray Bestis, Summit, Ringer's Gloves, Stranger, Clevite, Child Liebert, Performex. We also have Mothers, Fram, Firefox, a few other little sponsors. That is removable, so I will take that off here in a short minute. Down here is some information about it says Trick Titanium right there. Going up the bracing for the rear wing, we have Goodyear and U.S. Army. We have TF3, Top Fuel 3, NHRA Powerade Drag Racing Series, and the American flag with Army on the wing there. Inside the wing features U.S. Army, and I don't know what that other sponsor is. Can't really make it up. So, anyways, inside the back of the wing we have GoArmy.com. The side of the car, other side of the car is exactly the same, so I'm not going to go over it. We do have U.S. Army right there. That little canister thing right there is where the oil is. It spins up, circulates, and goes out through these tubes into the engine. I'll go over the engine detail as soon as I take off the body. The body is completely removable, like so. You just carefully pop off the top here. You can see the driver window or shield. This is serial number 584 of the 1750 produced. So you remove that. The rest of the side is held on by clips, like so. And they all simply pop off and then pop back on very carefully. Alright, going to the detail of inside the car. There's the fuel cell. You see the steering shaft or whatever going straight down the middle of the car. Got all the fuel lines and everything. We do have the computer right there that basically has all the electronics and it's the brains of the dragster. Before their runs, the crew chief can reach in there through the top of the body and make any adjustments for the track, so that's pretty cool. Here's the detailing on the dashboard. Not exactly 100% sure what it all is. There's the race pack right there, which is their dash basically. Going down the side here of the driver's compartment, you can see all the pedals in there. For instance, there's one. It's got all the lines and all that to it. You got some more wires and stuff going around the driver's compartment. You got working steering wheel right there. Got shifters and levers or whatever you want to call it. It does have a fabric seat belt and real roll bar padding around the driver's compartment. Right here it is, like I mentioned, it is real roll bar padding. It is soft and pliable, so that's a pretty cool detail. Going on to the engine, we have Champion spark plugs on the valve covers. Like I said, the engine detail is the best I've ever seen on any diecast. I don't know a lot about the engine, so I'm not going to go over too much of it. We do have the straps and the diaper and more straps here. There's the diaper, it goes all the way around the side and back of it. That's to help keep the supercharger from falling off in a massive engine explosion. We got belts on the front of the motor here that are actually rubber, and you can see it move. I do believe the butterflies on the front of the supercharger do move. I'm not sure exactly. See if I can get them to work by the throttle thing here. Nope. Nope. They do open, I've done it before, but it's not working right now. Alright, this under tray does come off as well. Like so. There we go. You can see the engine on the bottom of it. We got Dan Olson something oil products. I guess that's what that says. So we got all the wiring and plumbing down in the bottom of the engine back to the back of the car there. Undercarriage of the car, like so. So that's nicely detailed as well. Going all the way up to the top of the car, or front of the car. Back to the back, we do have the parachutes right here. Got the cables coming out of that and secondary cables right there. Got the netting on the wheelie bar with an actual moving wheel. The net, I do believe, is so any air that goes up through the wheelie bar will actually get hit by that net, or caught by that net. That's what I believe it's for anyways. We do have what seems to be, it's really nicely done tires. It is distressed to look like it did burnouts. We have a camera, I think, right there. Something else right there, I'm not sure exactly what it is. Going down this side of the car, you got the all the detail for the MSD systems. Nice detail everywhere. So yeah, I recommend purchasing this car, or any 1/16 scale car. They pop up every once in a while. They were not cheap, brand new. I got this for $100. You can maybe find them fairly cheap now. I can't guarantee that though. So, but yeah, if you have a chance to purchase one of these 1/16 scale dragsters, do not hesitate to purchase one. I'll go ahead and put the body back on so you guys can see how that works. They are held in by these black clips. There's 3 of them and one here at the top. There's the U.S. Army sponsorship in there. They just slide in and are held in by these clips. They do take some little finessing here. I've never been able to clip them on in the first try. So we got that one in, I think. Put the second one on now. Hopefully it will go on. Alright. And then the top of it simply snaps on. So yeah. And then this part will go underneath, also held on by clips. It goes on like so. It just should, keyword should, snap back on. Of course, the body didn't go back on right away. So let's see if we can get this side to clip on now. It is very tricky in some ways to get it to fully get back on the car. It will, I guarantee, go back on. But yeah, it's a really cool car. I can't stress that enough. Alright, now as you can see, there is quite the gap at the front piece. You just push on that very carefully. Keyword carefully, like so. And it is now back on the car. So, this has been Jason doing probably one of the longest reviews on my YouTube channel. of the Tony Schumacher 2003 U.S. Army 1/16 scale 2-foot long top fuel dragster diecast by Milestone Development Group. It's been a really fun review for me of by far the top 3 diecasts in my collection. If you have any questions or comments, post them below, or you can also message me on my Facebook page at JDR Diecast Reviews. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Jason A. Strain, and I even am on Snapchat at DirtDriver10. Thanks for watching. Have a great night, everyone. Take care, and goodbye.